Hello YouTube, here is a little update about the pile. I made some changes. We do have warm weather for the time of the year, but we also had a lot of rain. In fact, it is drizzling right now as we speak, and that makes everything that it touches really cold. And although the pile was heating up in the middle very well, I didn't get the right temperature in the outer perimeters of the pile. So I covered it with plastic. It is not completely sealed. At the bottom there are many gaps. Here the air can go in, and there are some openings here, and I have a ventilation gap at the top so fumes can flow out. And I'm glad that I did, because the temperature went up. It is right at the top of the ideal temperature, and when I put it in a different direction, it is nice. It is still nice and warm, and still right in the perfect temperature zone. So that is the little update. It is going very well. And there is another thing that I want to talk about, and that is, how do I know that it is because of the air that I pump into the pile? Well, I have a theory about that. Difficult word for me to say in English. But the idea is that if it was not an aerobe pile, but instead an anaerobe pile, I would smell it. An anaerobe pile would smell terribly, and it would be easy to say if it was an anaerobe pile. And I don't smell anything at all. No nasty smell whatsoever. So that's why I am pretty convinced that all is well, and that it is an aerobe pile, and that the aeration, the forced aeration, does work. And I believe it is the 8th day now, and the temperature is doing great. So I keep doing what I am doing. And here is new biomass that I am collecting. And I also cleaned up my strawberry grow bed from the aquaponic system. I thinned it out a little bit, and I've been spreading it a little bit, and I've been transplanting some strawberry plants to the other grow beds. The chive is already coming up, and I've planted some here, some more here, some more here, and even the first strawberry was already popping up. And it is February, so that is very early. And I have seeded a lot by experiment. I know that the garden cress will always work, and the Indian cress will always work, but I also seeded some fresh reddish seeds and some flower seeds. So let's see how that is going to do. And my rose was not doing so well, but now I see new sprouts everywhere. So I have good hopes. I think that I had planted it too deep. So I dug out the hole a little bit and I had a broken branch and I just stuck it in the ground, and even that is growing a new leaf. So I wonder what that is going to do. But the rose seems to come alive again. So let's hope that it will grow a little bit this year. I planted it last year and it was not doing so well. So let's hope that it is doing better this year. There are the fishes. They are doing well. None of the fish has died this year so far, so that is also good. And I seeded some seeds here, and this one decided to flower. I seeded them last year, and the pots were not doing so well, but I made some changes and now it is doing better. And I seeded some seeds in here. This survived the winter. The little greenhouse planter worked very well. It worked very well. And it is on wheels, so I can move it. That's the update. I'm going back inside because it is wet and it is cold. And it is time for a coffee. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.